When I first heard about the shooting, I was actually browsing through Twitter and I saw a posting of a student from the Stoneman Douglas High School that went from a classroom where several or where a student or a couple students had been shot, and then they or this person walked through the hallway, and I just saw bodies on the floor, and there was blood on the floor. And when I saw this, I was in shock. And then I started looking up on the internet news reportings, and sure enough, there was a shooting. It was at that point that I really started to feel heavily for the situation. And the first thing I did was I started thinking about the kids in my youth group, and I started thinking about what I would do and how I would feel if some of my kids experienced that, if that were happening to my kids. Then this morning, I just woke up and I happened to turn on the TV, and the news anchor just made this comment that really struck me. And he was saying today was the first of 17 funerals. That just hit me again. As a pastor, as a Christian, as a believer and follower of Jesus Christ, I just wanted to share with you some of my thoughts. This is why it's so important that people know about Jesus Christ. First of all, it's for reasons like this that Jesus came to this world, because Jesus, the Lord God, he saw a broken and hurting world, and he said, I need to go to them. I need to go to them because this is a broken world. This is a broken system where people do not know unconditional love. They don't know kindness. They don't know forgiveness. They don't know what is good and what is evil. It doesn't matter who you are or where you are on the goodness scale. It's we're all broken people, and Jesus said, I want to go to that. I want to go down to that place, and I want to show them unconditional love. I want to show them what forgiveness is all about. And in order to demonstrate that, and in order to make forgiveness and unconditional love possible, Jesus died on a cross. God said that that is the cost, that an eternal being, Jesus Christ, had to die on the cross in order to pay for the eternal weight of sin, so that mankind could be forgiven of their sins and be united with God. That's the gospel. God never leaves us. The Lord, he doesn't give us answers to our pain all the time. Instead, God gives us a person. He says, in all your pain, in all your struggles, in all your trials, I will be with you. And in all your fears and all your failures, I will forgive you. And it's in that unconditional love, it's in that friendship, that connection with Jesus, that we find this source, that we find this power to love others back. Then that motivates us, that empowers us, that inspires us, that pours into us, spilling over, so that way we can go out into the world and share that love with others. And this is a dying and broken world, and it needs Christ more than ever. And we who believe in Jesus have an opportunity to share that with the world. And we can go out into our neighborhoods, into our schools, in amongst our family and friends, and share that love of Christ. At the heart of God, at the essence of his being, his character, at the heart of Christianity is love. And it first starts with God. It first starts with him loving us and us learning to love him back. And then it moves into us loving others. I just want to encourage you guys to cling to Jesus, to go deeper in your friendship with Jesus, to understand what it means to be in a loving friendship with Christ, because it's out of that unconditional love spills over into the world, and it spills over into the world through us. For some of you, maybe you're not Christians at all, or maybe you're not interested in Jesus at all, but this is just something to think about, and just something that I'd like for you to know, that this is what the Bible teaches. I just hope that this can be a help for you and for others. Thank you.